everyone, I'm Shannon Slatton. Every day our news team is out in your community bringing you stories from the place where you call home. Here's a look at today's stories. And remember, you can always find more on our website, ccxmedia.org.
Still hitting you hard?
Yes, just looking at it, I didn't want to,
When you mix a pandemic with a riot, it's tough to start a business.
it still hurts just looking at it.
Which is just what Corboy Bala was trying to do.
I just look out the window. That's when I just kind of broke down. Like, man, this is bad. This sucks.
The Brooklyn Center Firefighter was set to open Score Sports Bar in South Minneapolis this spring.
I love sports. It's my passion.
But COVID-19 put the brakes on that. Then, last week, in the wake of George Floyd's death, the sports bar was looted, vandalized, and burned to the ground.
You hurt, you're mad, you're angry, you can feel the pain. It was just a lot of mixed emotion was going on at the time.
The guy who gets paid to put out fires was powerless as his business went up in flames.
It was on the corner, so what left of it is just the debris from all the demolition they're doing right now.
Now, out of the ashes, something positive is growing.
The good always going to overcome the bad.
Thanks to a GoFundMe page started by his wife and cousin, more than $1.1 million has been raised so Corboy can rebuild.
I can't even express my gratitude and thanks for it. I'm going to give back to the community.
He is blown away by the love and support he has received.
We lost a lot of unique places that only this neighborhood had.
Corboy promises to assist other mom and pop shops on the same riot-torn block.
Those are the people that really hurt right now, so that's the reason why I'm going to try my best and do everything in my power to give back to those people.
South Minneapolis is now charred and scarred, but Corboy is undaunted and will eventually open up his sports bar.
So that's been my dream and passion for a while. So I have to continue the dream that I had.
Out of the devastation and destruction, Corboy has a dream that someday the Minnesota Vikings finally win that coveted Super Bowl. And people are watching in his new sports bar, and they explode with joy. In South Minneapolis, I'm Eric Nelson, CCX News.
For Holy Nativity Lutheran Church in New Hope, going digital has made for an interesting journey.
COVID-19 has really kind of thrown a loop in everyone's community, but our community for sure. And we had to figure out how to respond to that.
To prevent the spread of the novel coronavirus, the church started recording sermons using just a phone.
It was kind of funny because the person with the phone dropped it during the service, and so one of the people worshiping with us online said, "Ouch, my head."
But through all the technological glitches, week after week,
we had some volunteers that really stepped up to put this together at a much more professional level.
The church evolved quickly, figuring out how to improve the online experience for the community within budget.
We did research online and looked at online communities and what they were saying, and kind of cobbled together what we could.
For those without online access, they'll receive a CD with the service, or they can dial a number.
We set up a phone option where they can phone in, call an 800 number that we have that's unique for our church, and they can listen in on the worship services. So we've had about a dozen people using that every week.
While the governor allows churches to reopen at a 25% capacity, Holy Nativity will continue to do live broadcasts over Facebook.
We've heard back from people in our church, they're just not completely comfortable.
Baker says at the same time, the church building is having renovations done in the sanctuary.
After at least another month, we're going to try outdoor worship starting in July and just see how that goes, while also offering the online option.
Although families are excited to be back in person, Chamberlain says going digital has allowed even those far away to be together.
We're connecting with people in ways that we didn't expect.
In New Hope, Pafua Yang, CCX News.
Hello again. I'm on the second floor lobby gallery at the Hopkins Center for the Arts. With me is Jim Clark. He's going to tell us about this latest installation in the second floor lobby gallery by Sue Cranston.
This exhibition of work by Wisconsin artist Sue Cranston is called American Schoolgirl. It's a collection of work that explores her feelings about and her thoughts for women, young women and girls growing up, not just America, but the entire world. The works display a wide array of mixed media approaches. She's used some traditional art mediums as well as some more vernacular or common everyday items to create the works, including a bulletin board and chalkboard paint, but also traditional oil inks and monotype processes as relief prints as well. So Sue is also a full-time high school art teacher. So finding inspiration, I think, comes naturally through her professional practice as a teacher as well.
And there does seem to be a bit of Americana.
Absolutely, and I think really anyone could find something to relate to in the imagery and the themes explored. Certainly girls and women, but there's something that anyone can find themselves in, I think.
Well, thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. That is on the second floor lobby gallery at the Hopkins Center for the Arts. From Hopkins, Neil Persley, CCX News.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.